Today, as part of Summer Under the Stars, we're celebrating the work of actor Christopher Plummer. This is the first time he's ever been spotlighted on the channel. He has a very unique body of work. He was in everything. He was in one of the later Peter Sellers Pink Panther movies. He was in Rock-a-Doodle-Doo, all the way down to that later part of his career, butting up against COVID, films like All the Money in the World, and then Knives Out. But Christopher Plummer's greatest performance, I think, is obvious to many. Captain Von Trapp in Sound of Music. And I just find it so interesting because allegedly he kind of hated working on it. I mean, this is the kind of guy who's grumbling a bunch on set. He called it to his fellow actors, the sound of mucus. He said it was like being hit over the head with a Valentine's Day card every day. He neglected to ever come back for any big reunions, save the 45th anniversary. And in that occasion, he was like, look, I didn't like it. I think it was a little bit overly saccharine. This isn't the type of thing I usually do. But at the same point in time, no one's making movies like these anymore. And the movie itself, the final product, is really, really freaking good. Like, why don't we make movies like this anymore? But the reason it gets so hype about Sound of Music right now is because it's playing on Turner Classic Movies tonight, and that's a big deal because it's the first time it's ever played on Turner Classic Movies. The Sound of Music is under the 20th Century Fox library of movies, which was already one of the less likely to play ball types of film studios in the cable world, and that has only increased when Disney bought Fox. TCM used to have a really good relationship with Disney when they had a programming block called Treasures from the Disney Vault, which ran concurrently with their new sponsorship of the Great Movie Ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios. But at a certain point, all that fizzled, particularly when they closed the Great Movie Ride, and also when Warner Brothers started to put a little bit more of a stranglehold on TCM as part of their rollout of HBO Max. And so getting The Sound of Music for the first time at this time is a very huge deal and may open the door to more Fox screenings, or maybe this is a fluke. I know that in the past, the rights to The Godfather were so kept under lock and key by other cable networks that say there was a renewal of a contract, where it's like, here's the contract for The Godfather, it's gonna expire here, but they're gonna re-up. There's a weird gap day that The Godfather is free. TCM will just swoop in and take The Godfather last minute and put it on their schedule because it's like the only time they'll get to show it. That's the commitment TCM has to movie. But anyway, Sound of Music. This is important, and pay attention to Christopher Plummer's Captain Von Trapp because it's a very good performance. And I mean, while didactic compared to like Othello, it's still a very compelling arc of a man so tightly wound and perpetually grumpy and becomes a better man, both through Maria, but the moral reckoning World War II had on nearly everyone in that part of the world.